Welcome to March 16th to 22 and Happy New Year. I say that because this week on March 20th, we start Aries season, the beginning of the zodiac. And so, this is spring has sprung here in the Northern Hemisphere, but wherever you live, it's equinox. It's the interesting time of year here, and it is a diamonds week this week, so we are focusing on the money. Let's get our bag, baby. So stay tuned. If you're new to my channel, thanks for joining. I'm Trina, your intuitive guide from Peace River, Alberta in Canada, helping you navigate life's energies. So let's talk about this March 16th to 22. We just got off that full moon, and leading up into next week, towards the end of the month, end of March, towards the new moon in Aries. Now, this is a diamonds week in the cards of destiny, meaning that there's a focus on our finances. There's a focus on our resources and things we own and things like that. So let's start on March 17th. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Happy Leprechaun Day. Do we have any Irish people in the house? Let me know in the comments below. Actually, March 17th is a lucky day because 1 + 7 = 8. Okay, and 8 is a number of wealth and of spirituality as well. And so when we look at the 1-7, we've got the 1, which is leadership, taking leadership in our lives and making some kind of action. And the 7 next to the 1 is the number of awareness, intelligence, and thinking and analyzing. So it could be a good day, to analyze our finances and also to be a little more financial intelligence could be a good thing that day as well. And because 1 + 7 adds up to 8, hey, maybe try your luck at the lottery or something like that, right? But know your limit, stay within it. So for this day, March 17th, St. Patrick's Day, I am choosing to pull an oracle card from the Angels of Abundance. Okay, so let's do that. Let's see what kind of card we could get for this money day, St. Patrick's Day, luck of the Irish day. Pay yourself first. Pay yourself first. Make yourself the most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. And I like to do that myself by getting it automatically pulled out of my account. I don't see it, and I don't, it's a little bit to go towards savings of the future. And I'll tell you, over the years, it adds up, right? And you don't really notice it. This is self-care, and it ensures that you'll have some savings for your present and for your future. And it's always good to have, a good 3-month little cushion there, because as we know in 2020, when things went a little south, people needed to pull from their savings for different things. So it's always good to keep adding to the long term, right? This is a long-term game here. All right, pay yourself first. So that's great. Next, we get into Thursday, March 20th. This is when Aries season begins. And so check it out. This is also a lucky day, as we see here. As soon as Aries hits, it's in the 5th house of our luck, our creativity, our kids. So as we can see here, this is also the 3 of Diamonds day. So there is luck with people and networking and marketing and branding for that particular day. Happy equinox. And guess what else? It's International Astrology Day on March 20th. Aries season begins. Isn't that funny? So for this day, I wanted to pull from Ciro Marchetti's Tarot of Dreams because it's very Aries feeling. I don't know if Ciro is an Aries person or an Aries moon or an Aries rising, but definitely these cards felt very Aries to me. And Ciro is a famous Lenormand tarot card maker. He's very creative, and he's my friend on Facebook. So I feel lucky that he's my friend on Facebook because he's kind of the only famous guy in the world that I'm like friends with. So I just thought that was cool. So Ciro, this is for you. All right, Tarot of Dreams. Let's see for March 20th. Now, by the way, 2 + 0 = 2, and this is the number of networking between partnership, making a partnership, It could be forging a new business, a partnership, or forging a new relationship energy too. It's these relationships with the people. And so mixed with that 3 of diamonds, this could be a very good day for meetings, communications, resolving, getting your bag. Yeah. And having these good conversations, we'll say, with people could be very good for that particular day, March 20th. But let's see what Ciro's cards. Tarot of Dreams. Such a nice deck with huge guidebook. And oh man, he just goes all out on his cards. And, you know, they're just really large and in charge. Very Aries to me. Okay, so let's see. Lucky day, Aries, March 20th. Aries season begins. What can we know? Oops, 2 just wanted to come out, so let's talk about that. Oh, the 7 of Wands, and Wands is fiery, and the sun is in Aries, very hot, right? Very hot flavor here. By the way, the sun does like being in Aries, so it's going to have a good time in the Aries season, so it's good there. Now, the 7 of Wands is a little bit of trying to protect yourself, or you might be feeling attacked and or on defensive mode here for Aries season, you know. This card in particular, the 7 of Wands, is ruled by Leo, another fire sign. Aries is a fire sign. Now, Leo ruling this card is a fire sign. Leo is also ruled by the sun, and the sun is exalted in Aries. So there's a little bit of extra emphasis on the fire energy coming up. I think water's had its time during the Pisces stuff that we've had, right? And now it's starting to fire up again. We'll almost say fire it up again. So we could feel a little defensive here, you know, or it could be and Mars is in the mix with the Mars symbol too. And Mars rules Aries, and we're in Aries season on March 20. You know what I mean? This is a lot of fiery, could be news about war in the world too on a grander scale during Aries season. It could be a lot of these defense or this fiery sort of vibe. Okay. But what was that other card that I got? Oh, the Knight of Swords, bringing in some new ideas. Could be a fighting energy as well there too. But on a more personal note, don't go too hastily on your decisions. This is about thinking things through. The Knight of Swords is a thinker and a communicator as well. So it could be like, rather than fight, let's communicate. Let's come to a balance here. Let's come to a resolution, perhaps, with this, in a logical resolution, because the swords are very logical and analyzing. So very air, very communicative. The only problem I would say is that air feeds fire. So, you know, that can make things worse. And so, you know, we could get some communications during Aries season in general about some conflict in that. Now, on a personal note, I would use the energy of air to come up with really good ideas, really good analytical, using your brain, common sense to fix this one, or to help remedy the fire here, about being less defensive or and not doing things in haste, like thinking things through. That's what I would do, especially since Mercury is in retrograde until April 12th, April 16th. I can't remember. I'd have to look that up. But anyways, Mercury's in retrograde, so it's not a good idea to advance too harshly in things, right? And Venus is in retrograde too until April, inside of April too. Both of these planets in retrograde make us look inwards. And so it is a good time to analyze and use this to help relieve the feelings of defense mode. Okay, so I think that's a good thing to note. Because that was sort of a harsh reading, there's a little bit of a harsh vibe with the Aries season because it's so hot and fiery and little unstable that way. So I'm going to pull this card, a different one, to neutralize some of this heat. This is called the Oracle Guidance Cards, Waves of Blue Light. And that blue light, right, is going to help neutralize some of that fire energy that we've just gone through with Aries season here, okay? So what we do is, so there's a picture on the front and then there's words on the back. So let's just shuffle. What can we know for Aries season to help us along the way? I'll just wait for something to be very obvious. Okay, that just came out. And so here we have a nice dancer here. And this is about the more that you accept your own uniqueness, the more that you have to contribute. So this is about celebrating our individuality. There's never anyone else exactly like you, exactly like me, right? So share the gift that is you by following the rhythm of your heart. Trusting that all you are is all you have to be. It's kind of like just be, right? And I remember in the spirit chat I just did with Dawn and Carol Croft here on March 5th for current events. A different voice came through halfway through the conversation, a very different voice. And it said, just be, we should just be. And that's coming up again, just be individually. And so the affirmation for this, I realized there is not another person exactly like me, which makes me invaluable. So super, super awesome to know here, celebrating our individuality during Aries season. So that's great. It's almost like there was that competitive vibe with the 7 of Wands that we got from Ciro's deck. Remember, it was a defense mode. It's a little bit like you feel attacked, but maybe it's because you're feeling competitive when the Waves of Blue Light deck is saying, let's not feel competitive. Let's celebrate each other's individuality because we're all so different. We don't have to compete. We're all special and we all have special gifts to share. No one's exactly like us and that, right? So there's no need to be competitive. Okay, so just wanted to put that out there. See, that was good to neutralize that hot, fiery Aries energy. Okay. And finally, we get to Saturday, the 22nd. It's an Ace of Diamonds day in Cards of Destiny. And that's cool. Maybe a new gift of wealth, a new money-making thing, a new resource, something with the money or the abundance happens here. But 22, that number in general, that's a master number. In fact, I'm born on the 22nd. Not this month, but a different month. But anyways, 22 is a master number and it's the master builder. So it could be this building, doing actions to build your wealth, to build your abundance. And that could be a lucky day as well. So for this card, I'm going to pull some Lenormand. This is our deck, the Power of 8 Chakra Lenormand. It comes as a set with the Power of 8 Chakra Oracle available in the description of this video as well. So let's see, for Saturday the 22nd, the end of the week, it's an Ace of Diamond day, can be lucky, and building something in our lives, building our life forward, think master builder. All right, so let's see, for Saturday the 22nd, what can we know? Okay, so what do we have here? Okay, so we have a burden. There's a pain, that on the 22nd, it might feel like there's a pain or a burden or something is like a little bit hard to carry, okay? But don't worry, because it says that we've got a loyal friend coming to visit us. A visitor, number one, the rider with the loyal friend, somebody we know, trust, or it could be a professional mentor, a professional counselor, it could be anything. It could be a lawyer or anything. So whatever's been burdening us, I'm going to say by Saturday, the 22nd, we're going to see some answers, some help, some support from these noble people. We're going to get visitor. We're going to get our messages. We're going to get the message from the lawyer. We're going to get a message from a friend, whatever it is. But it's going to help to relieve the burden. And I think that that's nice. It's a nice gift of the Ace of Diamonds, which is that day, Saturday the 22nd is an Ace of Diamonds day. It's a gift of abundance, a gift of money, a gift of resource. It could be a message, right? But so let's look forward to whatever's been burdening us. There's some answers there coming through people. People are the cheat code here for Saturday the 22nd. All right. So I hope that helps. Write these down. Watch this again. All right. And if you liked this kind of style, come see me for a reading at www.themoontree.org. Now I got to get to work on Aries season forecasts from Aries, Taurus, Gemini, all the way to Pisces. Individual forecasts. I got to work on those now because Wednesday is coming soon. All right. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.